Have you ever gotten that weird feeling that you know something is different about the world around you? Something is different about reality, but you can't understand exactly specifically what it is. You just can't put your finger on it. You know you've been on a manifestation journey. You know you're trying to manifest that desire. But how do you know when you have really truly moved to the reality where that desire is unfolding to you? In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 tips, 3 surefire signs that you definitely have quantum jumped. Hello, my fellow flawless, limitless, sexy, sassy, saucy HBICs. How are you on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? I hope you're all doing fabulous. I hope you're all choosing to be the versions of yourself that have exactly what you want. I hope that's what you're doing. I definitely do. If you are new here, how are you? I'm Kimberly, and I am obsessed with all things manifestation and clearly getting what I want and getting it in a relatively quick fashion, preferably instantly. And if you are just like me and you can handle this sassy energy, I would love for you to subscribe and come back and see me, please. And let me know in the comments below that you subscribed. I like to know who my new friends are. If you would like to work with me in any way, shape, or form, all of that information is in the drop box below, including coaching and my 3 YouTube channel memberships. I highly encourage you to check out the VIP, the Advanced Manifestors, because that is the group that gives you access to all of the channel memberships. Just saying. So let's get in to today's video. We all know we have experienced that weird, unexplainable feeling or that sense that something's different in the world around you. Something feels different. Well, when we have that feeling, on top of, we're adding to that equation that we are specifically manifesting. We're consciously manifesting. Maybe you're manifesting a specific person. Maybe you're manifesting money. Maybe you are on a healing journey, so you're manifesting health. Whatever it is, how are you supposed to know that you are in the new reality? Well, the first answer, and let me say this is not one of the 3 signs. This is a freebie because it's an automatic, as in the moment you decide to be a particular version of yourself, the moment you enter in the state of the wish fulfilled, you can be rest assured you have jumped to that reality every time you enter into imagination. That is you choosing to flow or to travel to all of the infinite realities, meaning what your awareness is zeroed in on through imagination. That's the reality you're in that moment. But we're going to give you 3 tips that are above and beyond that, right? So that one's a freebie. It's a given when it comes to conscious manifestation. But the first tip is your inner world feels different. In other words, it's a sense of emotional alignment, and I mean alignment to what you're manifesting. For the rest of this video, we're going to use the examples of specific person and money just to make it easier. So when manifesting a specific person, you might notice that you're starting to experience inner feelings, inner emotions regarding what you're manifesting. Okay? You're starting to feel in alignment with it for no apparent reason. There's a joy, a peace feeling. Now, granted, I want you to know that everybody feels something different. So don't panic if I said joy and I said peace and that doesn't resonate with you. It's okay. But there will be that inner feeling like, I'm okay with this. There's an inner peace. Like, I'm not concerned about this manifestation. I'm not concerned about specific person for your manifesting money. I'm not concerned about the money. Like there's an excitement. Like I know I got this. I know I'm going to have this experience. Like I said, an inner peace, an inner joy, a confidence, and really, and it's this feeling as if you already have that which you desire. So again, it's like there's no feeling of resistance to what you're manifesting. It's total emotional alignment with it. You may also notice that you are in total detachment. Yeah, I said total detachment. You stop reacting to things in reality. So in other words, back to the specific person example, when you're manifesting a specific person, and let's say that you're in a no contact scenario, but on social media, you innocently went to your own social media and you saw that specific person had been online and didn't watch one of your stories, didn't comment or give you a like on your stuff, but you knew that their presence was there, and maybe your old self would be triggered by that. Maybe that was something that would have caught your attention and upset you because, well, they didn't interact with you. Not when you've experienced a quantum jump, you really are in that detachment of it doesn't matter. It just simply doesn't matter. It holds no meaning. This specific person went online and went on their own social media. It really does mean nothing. You're completely detached. So you might notice that you are in emotional alignment. Detachment is in the house. And I have said it before. I've got over 1,300 videos. Detachment is your bestie when manifesting. And even if that means that maybe you're in the beginning of your journey and detachment sounds like a scary word, detachment never means that you can't think about what you're manifesting. Detachment is simply not allowing external circumstances in the 3D to upset you, to determine who you are. Now, hear that clearly. This doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean perfection. So don't be scared off by hearing you're not reacting to 3D reality. It's okay if you had a reaction. We don't beat ourselves up for that. That's a damn waste of time. Just saying. But again, you might notice, it might start to catch your attention that things in reality that you know so firmly that your old self would have reacted to, and you notice you didn't, that's a really good sign that you are in that new reality, or you could look at it as that new state. Tip number 2, you might start experiencing synchronicities or signs, movement within 3D reality, things, experiences. Again, synchronicities that you see are a direct connection to what you're manifesting. So, for example, if you're manifesting money and suddenly people all around you are winning the lottery, or they're winning on scratch-off tickets, or they're getting bonuses at work, you're noticing that abundance is starting to show up all around you. This is a really good thing, a very good thing. Now, I really think this is important to note though. Yes, signs and synchronicities is evidence that you have quantum jumped and that you are in your new reality, but this is not something that we should be looking for. The last thing we ever want to do is get ourselves into the place that we are searching. Oh, is there a sign today? Is there a synchronicity? No, we never want to get to that place. That is the version of yourself who's manifesting signs and synchronicities. That's not who you're being. That's not what you're trying to manifest, right? You're trying to manifest your full outcome. So you might notice them, but you're not chasing them. You're not searching. You're not looking. And for what it's worth, when you do notice these synchronicities, you absolutely know in that moment that it is a connection to what you're manifesting. It's an instant, intuitive knowing or understanding, and you don't question it. You comfortably know it. In fact, that when you see that synchronicity, it doesn't even necessarily move you. Now, I'm not trying to say like it didn't make you happy, but I'm saying it doesn't move you. It's more of, yeah, of course I'm experiencing this. Of course I am. because you really are that new self. And as far as like the synchronicities go, you might also begin to recognize your unfolding. You might be able to really see with that wider view. So in other words, I'm not talking about the physical human body 3D eyeballs view. I'm saying you might have the experience of having the step back from reality view and have an intuitive understanding that things you are experiencing are absolutely connected to your desire. Outside of the fact that, of course, we talk about it all the time on this channel, that the moment you say yes to a desire, the moment you say, yes, I am this new version of myself, I am in that state of the wish fulfilled, and you are, totally immersing your imagination in it. Well, yes, from that moment on, everything you're experiencing is a part of the manifestation. It's a part of the experience. So outside of that, I'm saying that you could be out and about in your day-to-day life, maybe driving on the way to work. You get to work and, gossip at the water fountain at work. You get told that this person is getting moved to this new position and a new opening is happening in another department that makes significantly more money than you do. And you hear, they're looking at you for that position. You see how, well, hey, I've been manifesting money, and boom, boom, that is being placed in front of you. And that might not even be your full manifestation. Again, I'm just saying, you can see how it is a part of the unfolding or a bridge of incidents. Now, that's just an example. I'm not trying to say that you're about to get moved to a different position at work. So, let's not get too cuckoo with that. But you will have the view. You will have the intuitive knowing like, yep, I can absolutely see how this is a part of my unfolding. Absolutely. And again, I cannot say for the first two things I've listed here, it is an absolute understanding. It's the whole body, emotionally and physically, saying yes to what you're experiencing. It is that eternal knowing. And talking about knowing, that's number 3. The feeling of absolute certainty. Yes, certainty, aka the knowing state, aka the Sabbath, as Neville Goddard talks about. You have this overwhelming feeling of knowing the desire is yours, knowing it's done. It's an unquestionable knowing. And I mean like divine certainty. It's an amazing feeling. And when you are in a less than favorable state, it's hard to even comprehend that you could ever experience that absolute certainty that the desire is yours, which is understandable based off what state you're in. But I'm telling you, if you're not feeling that right now, don't panic. It will come naturally to you. Absolutely will. So don't give up on what you're manifesting. But once you're there, it's undeniable. You won't be able to perceive why you ever worried about what you're manifesting. It's an incredible, strong feeling of hell yes, it's mine. I know it's mine. You're unshakable. And I would like to say, it's an unshakable knowing that it's yours. And you might not even have any type of evidence in the 3D. So there's nothing in the physical to even confirm that feeling. And if you're experiencing that, say hi to your reality, because you're in the reality where you're going to experience your desire. So please don't be the person that is forever staring out at the 3D and waiting for evidence to show up. That's not what we're doing here. This is the intuitive, God-like, source-like, absolute knowing the desire is yours without any proof, without any evidence in the 3D. And you will absolutely know when you are in that knowing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. Amazing. I would like to say that out of all the 3 tips I've talked about today, don't panic if you're not experiencing them. I will say that not every single manifestation that I've ever had did I have all three of these things. You know, if I can think of a few manifestations right off the top of my head where that knowing feeling didn't even come, but my shit manifested. So don't judge yourself if you're not getting them. These are just 3 tips of what you might experience. And if you are experiencing any of the 3 listed, baby, it's a done deal. I mean, it already was a done deal, but I'm saying it's time for you to feel comfortable knowing you're about to get what you want, especially if you're experiencing any of these. And let me just add that this sense of knowing, this sense of absolute certainty, it's like a divine certainty. You truly are in the understanding that time is irrelevant. The questioning of where is your manifestation or how much longer is it going to be, that just doesn't happen. When you are in the wish fulfilled, when you are in that knowing place, when you are actually in your desired reality, you don't question that stuff. It does not even enter your mind. Sincerely, hand over my heart, it doesn't come into your mind at all. That question just doesn't come up because that question is not in alignment with being the version of yourself who has the desire. Why would we question something we know we already have? This knowing state, this unshakable, undeniable knowing state, is the same exact thing as, I know I'm wearing glasses right now in this video. Hi, I see them. I feel them. I'm the one who put them on. I know I had glasses on. It's a done deal, right? So when we question and worry about time, it's kind of like me sitting here worrying about, hey, where are my glasses? How much longer are the glasses going to stay on my face? What am I going to do without my glasses? That kind of thing. See how crazy that sounds? That's what I mean. You don't question those things. Time sincerely is irrelevant, but when we're stressing it, it's a really good indicator you're not in the wish fulfilled and it's time for you to return. It's time for you to get right on back there. When you've experienced a true quantum shift or a true quantum jump to your desired reality, you trust, and dare I say, you trust the process. You trust the journey. You know completely, and I mean complicitly, you know that everything experienced is to your benefit, is to guide you, move you, put you in place as being the self that has whatever it is you're manifesting. You undeniably know that. A lot of knowing, a lot of knowingness. So if you have experienced any one of these 3, that's a really, really good indicator that you are in your new desired reality, or we could word it as you are in the desired state of consciousness. It's a good thing. So I will say, if you are experiencing doubt based on anything I said in this video, ask yourself why. What is it that you're listening to that the doubts feel more believable than that inner knowing, that inner truth as the God that you are, that's a source that you are, or the you that knows you have easily and effortlessly already impressed your subconscious mind? Why are the doubts louder? It's not because you're a bad manifester. It's because of the state you're currently in. It's the only reason. So what state is that? What is the thing that is most believable to you? And see what you get for an answer. And if it's not the answer that you have your desire, well, then you know it's time to return. And as Neville Goddard said, it's not how long you hold a state. It's the frequency of you returning to it. So again, don't waste your time beating yourself up for being out of the state. Just get your butt right on back there. So I hope this video was helpful. And if you are experiencing any of these, let me know in the comments below. I get excited. There is nothing when it comes to manifestation that does not excite me. I love hearing other people's experiences. It zhuzhes me. So On that note, I'll see you tomorrow.